Thanks for staying with us. The Board of Education continues to review the benefits and disadvantages of paying off an outstanding debt for BISFA. Jim, what can you tell us about this problem?
I don't think it's a problem at all. I think it makes perfect sense. I think that according to what we're hearing, it's going to free up $634,000 for 10 years. We're going to save money on interest. We've got the money, and yes, it's coming out of a reserve fund, but I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Now, I will tell you very upfront that I am biased in favor of our school system. I think we do a dang good job. Yeah. How's that for a schooled Washington County boy? Dang good.
Dang good.
We do a dang good job in Washington County, and I have seen their budget process, and they have shared their budget process. So I think if they think they can do it, I have all the confidence in the world in Chris South and Clayton Wilcox and the team over there that we should do it.
You know, when you said dang good, there's probably an English teacher out there right now crying.
Crying, yes.
So.
Probably my...
And he's on television.
Yes. Yeah. My English teacher is still alive and kicking, so she's probably out there.
She's probably out there watching.
Miss McGee, I'm sorry.
Now, a question is, because the county commissioners were harping on the amount of balance that we had in our special fund. Do you think this is kind of a retort to the county commission saying, okay, we'll spend the money, we'll pay off debt? Do you think this is sort of a...
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think, and that's something else that I'm going to, from my opinion, give to the Board of Education. I don't think they do the quid pro quo, you do this, I do that game. I don't think they do that. Right. I think these people are genuinely looking out, because guess what? Their budgets are tight every year, and with the mandates coming down from the state to fund more of the pensions and all of the other things that are happening, their budgets get tighter every year.
And this is a good investment to me. This is what I did with my own house when I realized I could pay.
Right.
But
I had a 30-year mortgage. I got a 15-year mortgage.
And by the way, BISFA
saved a lot of
was
money.
a good investment.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But did you have a 2% prepayment penalty on your house?
Did I? To tell you the truth, I don't remember. There was some penalty for paying it off early.
Okay.
But I mean, it paid off big time.
Yeah.
Right.
So the question is, so are we going to, by paying off and getting this 2% penalty, do we have a long-term gain as far as the amount of money saved?
We do.
If the answer is yes, then do it.
$634,000 a year.
A year for 10
per
years.
year for 10 years.
For 10 years, how much?
So,
that's more than what's in that fund right now.
Absolutely.
Right.
So yeah.
So why
definitely.
wouldn't you do it?
Yeah,
if you
that
can afford
makes
to
perfect
do
sense.
it. If you can afford to do it, they're not, it makes sense.
And this is really only 1 year ahead of when they had originally planned to prepay.
Right.
Because originally it was supposed to be November of 2017, and they're just looking to possibly move it up a year.
This is an additional $260,000, $250,000 saved by doing it, this year.
I think it's a smart use of our taxpayer money when it's all said and done.
Well, if they're going to have objections, from commissioners and stuff, how they're spending their money, they shouldn't on this one.
But we have several people who sit on the current board of education who are objecting to this.
Two people.
Two.
Two?
We have
Okay.
Just two.
I can guess which two.
Yes, you probably should.
And I'm going to take this opportunity while here. Again, Barbara Ingram, wise investment. And I was one of the skeptics at some level at first. But you think about, we're trying to bring people downtown, and we're creating a generation of people that are comfortable downtown.
Yeah, just watch
by
them.
way of the fact that they either attended Barbara Ingram, or they had kids that attended Barbara Ingram, or they went to a show at the Maryland Theater that was put on by Barbara Ingram. I mean, we're creating a generation of foot traffic of people that hopefully will start looking at our downtown. We're one of two arts-related high schools, arts-focused high schools in the entire state of Maryland. That's not bad to have on a resume. When when we look at bringing businesses in and we talk to businesses about the special things that we can offer in Washington County, that would be on my list.
That's part of the factors.
Right.
Plus the fact that these are not easy classes that these kids take. This is not about sitting in a room and playing a violin or singing all day. These kids take very tough classes.
Yeah, and it looks like they're doing well in college, even if they don't pursue an arts career. It's something that people look for, and most parents, when they're moving or relocating, want to know about the school system. It's a
Right.
big factor for employers.
But,
So
yeah, and
that's a factor.
we have a wonderful education system in Washington County because all of our high schools are excellent schools. All right, and then we have Barbara Ingram School for the Arts, and we also have the Votech School as well.
And now the academy, the police
and-
fire
Yeah,
academy.
so I
Very
mean, it's wonderful.
Back to the budget thing, we
Well,
talked
yeah,
about.
back to the budget. We're sitting here and we're saying, oh, we're going to save $250,000, right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a significant sum of money. So when we sit back and look, are we going to be looking at what are we going to reinvest that money in down the road? Is it going to be on facility maintenance? Is it going to be on salaries? Is it going to be on?
You know, the reality is they were facing almost $5 million, somewhere around a $5 million budget deficit this year that they had to work through. So I don't think the budgeting process is going to be any easier, and I think we're still going to be challenged from my vantage point. And again, the view's pretty good from the cheap seats because I don't have the inside view, but I think that our Board of Education professionals are smart enough that if they see something that needs to be done, they're going to find a way to do it, like Barbara Ingram, like the devices for every student, all of those types of things. We found the money to do it.
Right.
Okay, so going forward, we all agree it's a good move from the Board of Education. Consider this?
Absolutely.
I think.
I think it's a
Most of us
wise
saying that,
investment of
yeah.
taxpayer funds.
Okay. Well, on that, let's, up next, our panelists have their picks of winners and losers for the week. Please stay with us.